Can you reopen your case? My friends, the answer is yes, you can reopen your case. Next question. When and why should you try to reopen your case with the immigration court? In this video, we'll talk about all those answers, and at the end, I will update you on the immigration news. Bijoux.ngwanda here, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing, and please don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. If you enjoy the content, please go ahead and share, like, and don't forget to comment below. This is December, folks. We're almost done. The year is over, and we're waiting on this administration, my friend, to come up with that parole. That's the one that they promised us, including recapturing unused visa. That's what we're waiting for in this month of December, okay? But before we go to the immigration news, the latest in immigration news, let's talk about the subject. Can you reopen your case? Yes, you can reopen your case. Why? You want to reopen your case? Well, if you have some other benefits that come up later on after the case has already been closed with immigration court. So because you want to apply, number one, because you want to apply for suspension of deportation. Number two, because you want to apply for relief under United Nations Convention Against Torture. You want to apply for asylum based on change of circumstances in your country. Those circumstances couldn't be discovered by the time that you were in the removal proceedings, right? Or you want to apply for adjustment of status, or because of ineffective assistance of counsel, you went ahead and gave your case to somebody else, and then they review it. They find that the previous lawyer made a lot of mistakes on your case. Therefore, you want to reopen your case based on ineffective assistance of counsel. The last one that I just spoke about, really a lot of requirement has to be met first before you just went ahead and keep claiming ineffective assistance of counsel. So, well, when? Now the question, right? When can I reopen the case? Well, the general rule is 90 days. But we're not talking about general rule because we have cases that have been closed for a long time ago. How do you bypass that 90 days general rule? My friend, you go to exceptions. Exceptions, basically, first of all, you have to come with an agreement, right? Because you come with an agreement between you and the government. So you file a joint motion to reopen, and then the government, most of the time, they agree when it comes to application for adjustment of status. They're willing to agree because they know now you want to adjust status, okay? Another exception is because you want to apply for cancellation of removal and you are a spouse of an abused, a spouse of an abused, basically an abused spouse, an abused spouse of a U.S. citizen. When it comes to VAWA, remember it has parents, children, and spouse. So if you fall into the category and you want to claim extreme hardship and extreme cruelty, and you happen to apply for cancellation of removal, then you can reopen your case as well in that category. And then you want to reopen your case because, of course, you want to apply for asylum based on change of circumstances, and that one you don't have limit. There's no limit as far as 90 days is concerned. You can reopen your case anytime, provided that you join a motion with government and they agree to really join with you, and most likely the judge will agree as well if you really have those valid cases, really and valid arguments to provide. Most of the time it works, okay? So if you want to do that, please, you want a consultation to find out whether you can reopen your case and apply for adjustment of status based on a new benefit that you just come to discover. well, please call my office tomorrow, of course, 202-751-2180, email on display. Let's talk about immigration news. What's really going on with immigration news? The latest we have, MPP is back. Remain in Mexico policy. Remember, this policy was introduced when Trump was in power. So this policy says that you have to remain in Mexico while they're processing your asylum case, okay? And when Biden came into power, really Biden fought against this policy, but they never won, right? They tried to stop it. They started a program to bring back people in the US and people to start waiting for it, asylum cases in the US. But at some point, well, it went again back to court, and even the Supreme Court has ordered the Biden administration to reinstate MPP, the Remain in Mexico policy. So as of today, my friend, that Remain in Mexico policy is back. And not to mention, this is so ironic that the Biden administration was actually defending it in court when they were talking about some, remember we talked about it last time when they were defending it in court. So ironic, something that they fought against, right? But anyway, what can we say? It is the world of immigration. But when it comes to the latest in immigration news, when it comes to that BBB, Build Back Better Act, with the 5 years parole, work permit, travel document, recapturing unused visa, provided that you pay some fees, there's no waiver for certain crimes. So where do we currently stand? Remember last time on Wednesday, actually, of this week, well, the weekend's today, right? So on Wednesday, both parties, the Democrats and the Republican, they made their argument before that Senate parliamentarian. And she hasn't decided yet. Well, the issue was whether that specific provision will pass what they call the Bird rule, right? It has to fit the language of the budget. It cannot just be incidental to the budget. It has to really fit the language of the budget. That's the argument. And they try to make the argument that it's going to raise revenue if they allow those people, a lot of people, to get the document, especially when it comes to recapturing unused visa. There are a lot of fees that need to be paid, especially in the employment side. And family side, of course, the penalty starts with $2,500. So $2,500, that's a lot. And a lot of people are willing to do that to get their green card and bypass this long waiting time, especially with F3 visa, F4. So is it going to work? We don't know. But next week, according to sources, it looks like she's going to make her ruling. But the goal for the Democrats is to have something done before Christmas, okay? At first they say before Thanksgiving. Now they're telling us before Christmas. Let's just wait and see. We are keeping our hope pretty much high because that's what we do here. We remain positive and we hope for the best. This was Bijoux.ngwanda, immigration lawyer in the DC metropolitan area. Until next time, bye-bye.